taiga Ashuri, or by the name of the region Far Eastern, and foreigners call the animal a Siberian tiger. In Latin, the subspecies is called Panthera tigris altaica. There is no difference, but the official name is still the Amur tiger. Contents, characteristics, habitat, nutrition, lifestyle, tiger, and man. Interesting facts. Amur tiger video description. The Amur tiger is a predator of the feline family, Panther genus, class of mammals. It belongs to the tiger species, which is a separate subspecies. It is almost as big as a small car, 3 meters, but weighs 3 times less, 220 kilograms on average. By nature, males are a quarter of the size of females. Body length, m. Tail length, m. Height, m. Weight, kg 1, 5211, 15 180 to 300. The rare animal has a thick long coat that protects from taiga frosts, and the black stripes on it camouflage it from enemies. The coat of the Siberian tiger is not as colorful and striped as that of other subspecies. Its color does not change in winter and summer. It remains red, but a bit lighter in winter than in summer. The beast has fairly wide paws. They help to walk in deep snow. Download. Black stripes serve as a camouflage. Copyright Leopard Land Photo Trap. Download. The thick fur protects from taiga frosts. Copyright Maya C. Flickr.com. The symbol of the Far East is listed in the International Red Book. In the 1930s, hunters exterminated 97% of Far Eastern tigers. To save the animal from extinction, the government banned hunting, and since the 1960s the population began to grow. Within 90 years the population increased 20 times, but this is not enough. The Amur tiger still has the status of a rare animal. Longevity depends on conditions. In captivity, an animal will live up to 20 years, as it has a safe home, food and veterinarians. The opposite is often the case in the wild taiga: freezing temperatures of -40 degrees Celsius, lack of animals for food, fighting for free territory, and poaching. In freedom, tigers live a happy life, but it is half as long, about 10 years. Though even that is enough to live longer than their fellow species. Location: the Amur tiger inhabits the southern part of the Far East. Its main habitats are on the banks of the Amur and Ashuri rivers in Khabarovsk Krai, and at the foot of the Sikot-Alin Mountains in Primorsky Krai. Some animals are also found in the Jewish Autonomous Region. Some animals live in nature reserves, national parks and reservations: Sikot-Alin, Lazov, Baikin, Leopard Land. Inspectors guard territories from poachers and rescue injured animals. It is not like a zoo. The predators live in free-range conditions, without restrictions on. But there is a problem: there is not enough room for the entire population, and 80% of the subspecies lives in unprotected taiga forests and hunting farms. Far Eastern tigers choose to live in pine broadleaved forests of the Ashuri taiga. If logging is not stopped, the animals will lose their home. Russia has the largest population of the Amur tiger, the pride of the Far Eastern taiga. Among all tiger subspecies, Russia ranks second. We have 13% of the world population. The first place remains with India. Sometimes Amur tigers cross borders. They travel from Russia by land or river to neighboring countries, China or northern DPRK. But that does not prevent our country from leading in terms of the number of animals. Feeding the tiger is the top of the food chain in the ecosystem of the Ashuri taiga. This means that the entire Far Eastern wildlife depends on the tiger's numbers. If there is no tiger, there will be no wildlife. To avoid it, ungulates should be abundant in their habitats. A tiger must eat 10 kilograms. Meat a day should be sufficient for the tiger. His main diet consists of wild boars, spotted deer, deer, and roe deer. If these animals are in short supply, tigers will feed on badgers, raccoons, hares, and fish, and sometimes take in bears. In severe hunger, Amur tigers will attack livestock and dogs. But to be well-fed and healthy, one tiger needs 50 ungulates a year. Life making. Ashuri tigers are solitary by lifestyle. The male meets female tigers for a couple of days and doesn't participate in rearing the cubs. The female tiger also lives her own life when her cubs become sexually mature. Even single Amur tigers will hunt alone, though it's more difficult to get food in this way. For years, Amur tigers live in one area, if there is in them. Their lack of food is the only factor that can make them move to another area. Territory is secured to the tiger by scent marks, scrapes in the ground, and scrapes on trees. This way, if outsiders decide to enter his territory, it is only because of brazen behavior then a fight will occur. The Amur tiger hunts by circling his territory. He sees his prey, crawls closer to it, arches his back and presses his hind legs to the ground. If it manages to remain undetected, after a jump the predator takes the trophy, but statistically only 1 in 10 the Amur tiger hunts by circling his territory. He sees his prey, crawls closer to it, arches his back and thrusts his hind legs into the ground. If it manages to remain undetected, after a jump the predator takes the trophy, but statistically only 1 in 10 attempts is successful. Take the test. What animal do you look like when you meet? Download Amur Tiger Solitary by Lifestyle. Copyright Leonid Dubikovsky. WWF Russia. Download Tiger hunts by avoiding his territory. Copyright Vladimir Filinov. WWF Russia. Download 1 out of 10 attempts to get food ends successfully. Copyright Viktor Nikiforov. WWF Russia. Each cat has its own territory. A female cat needs about 20 square kilometers, while a male cat needs about 100 square kilometers of the far eastern taiga. Tigers keep their cubs in places hidden from strangers, which their mother makes in thickets, crevices, and caves. One male tiger keeps 2 to 3 females with his brood on his territory. Amur tigers breed once in 2 years. 3 to 4 months later, tigresses hatch 2 to 4 cubs. The mother first feeds her cubs with milk. They don't try meat until 2 months of age. The mother stays near her cubs 24 hours a day, and only for the first week, then she goes hunting. Until 2 years of age, the mother teaches her cubs how to get food, and they live with her. Tiger cubs become mature by the age of 3-4. Animals show their emotions with their sounds and touch. For example, when to greet each other, they breathe out air rhythmically with their mouths and noses. To show affection and tenderness, they rub each other and purr like house cats. When irritated, they wheeze and growl softly. When enraged, they make cough-like sounds. A male tiger may have up to 3 females with cubs. Copyright Viktor Zivichenko. WWF Russia. Tiger and humans' relations with humans is a complicated issue for Russian tigers. On the one hand, they were on the brink of extinction because of people, but thanks to people the population increased. The population growth also caused an issue. Now the animals need more space and food. Again, human activity is interfering with logging, fires and poaching. Due to the latter, predators sometimes come to the villages for cattle and dogs, which alarms local residents. From 2000 to 2016, there were 279 such conflicts, in which 33 tigers were killed. Tigers avoid contact with humans. Their instincts are responsible for hunting wild animals, rarely domestic animals. There are 2 cases when a tiger reacts to a human: he is wounded or has nowhere to go, and they do not hurt people. When